watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio, streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo on this Monday, June 10th. Here's what's happening. President Donald Trump held a Las Vegas rally yesterday. KPVM's David Preston and Maria Centers covered this entire event outdoors.
While other local media outlets narrate that there's scorching heat and nobody's going to actually come out, as you can see, Sizzling Las Vegas is hosting a massive Trump rally.
We put out a notice saying don't come, so only 20,000 people showed up. There's never been anything like this, but it's great to be back in the beautiful state. You know the state, we love it, and you always have to say it correctly. Nevada, you ain't got a clue. With thousands of proud, hard-working American patriots, and that's what you are. With your help, we're going to win Nevada. We're going to defeat your Biden-loving radical left Senator Jackie Rosen, who's terrible.
Enthusiastic rally-goers were aware that they were experiencing a June outdoor desert event in sunny Sin City.
The people of Nevada have had a front row seat to Joe Biden's evil and criminal obliteration of our southern border. It was criminal what he's done. Did you see the other day, came out with a little plan, let's make it a little bit tougher because he's getting killed in the poll. We're leading here by like 12 points, you know that. All we have to do is stop the steal, and we haven't made. Just stop the steal. We can't let that happen again. Last week, Crooked Joe signed an executive order that is pro-invasion, pro-child trafficking, pro-woman trafficking, pro-human trafficking, and pro-drug dealers. It's a pro-drug dealer bill. It's weak. It's ineffective.
An abundance of water and pristine bathrooms were available no matter where you looked, along with medics, just like any other event of this magnitude would include.
Hispanic Americans and African Americans are the ones suffering most with this incredible illegal alien group that's coming in and staying at our luxury hotels, and you know they're being put up in hotels.
Our Real News 25 team of two proudly beat the heat for over 10 hours and heard not one single climate complaint by any free ticket holder.
The world is laughing at us. They're not going to be laughing. They respected our country. Viktor Orban, the great Prime Minister of Hungary, strong country, took no illegal aliens, none, zero. Helps out with Ukraine because their border, they're right there. But he made a statement the other day. He said, they said, what's going on? The whole world is collapsing. He said, the only thing that's going to save the world is Donald Trump has to get reelected as president, and the whole world is going to be saved because China respected him, Russia respected him, everybody listened to him. He was the guy, he actually said he was the boss, everybody listened. And I'll tell you, if it doesn't happen, you're headed to World War III. You are closer right now to World War III than you've ever been. And this is no longer army tanks going back and forth shooting World War II, World War. These are nuclear weapons, the likes of which and the power of which has never, ever been seen before.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
And please tune in tomorrow evening as we speak to delegates and local community activists who attended Sunday's huge rally. And 15 boats have been burned following a fire that occurs at Lake Mead Recreation Center. Rory Rosal gives us all the details.
Over the weekend, nearly 15 boats were destroyed following a fire that occurred Sunday morning at the Lake Mead National Recreation Center. The National Park Service reported a fire at the Las Vegas Boat Harbor Marina around 12:30 a.m. Clark County Fire and Rescue responded and extinguished the scene around 3:30 a.m. 2 people sustained minor injuries and no fatalities were reported, according to officials. Marina operators said one boat owner was transported to the hospital for burn treatment, and one firefighter was checked out and released. The marina is still open to the public, though visitors are advised to take caution when assessing Hemingway Harbor and open portions of the Las Vegas Boat Harbor due to potential safety concerns. The cause of this fire still remains under investigation.
More news now. Robert Thomas, who is running for Justice of the Peace in the Courtroom B, stops by the KPVM studios to talk about his political campaign and our Part 2 coverage.
Hello, I'm Robert E. Thomas III, and I'm running for Justice of the Peace in Pahrump, Courtroom B. I'm asking for your vote. Here's why. I am an experienced trial attorney. I'm an experienced defense attorney. I have shown compassion to victims and others who have been harmed by crime. And I can show compassion to everyone who comes in the courtroom. And that includes police officers, the general public, or even the criminals who people often don't like. I don't paint them with that. I have counseled at U-Turn for Christ, and so I know what recovery needs to look like and what recovery should look like. So vote for me, Robert E. Thomas III, for Justice of the Peace, Courtroom B here in Pahrump. Thank you.
William Hochstedler also stops by KPVM to tell us how it's going with his campaign as well. Hochstedler is running for Nevada State Senate, District 19.
Hi, I'm Bill Hochstedler, running for State Senate District 19. I live right here in Pahrump, and I want to thank everybody for going out and voting early. I know it's getting hot out there, and your voting early really helps keep those lines in check. And I do appreciate all the support I've gotten from Nye County and all the other surrounding counties. Even outside this District 19, I've gotten support for the campaign. We're running a very viable campaign. We're in the last few hours of this campaign, so it's really important that you get out and vote and make your voices heard. I will be a strong representative for District 19, which includes 6 counties. In case you don't know what that is, it's Elko, Eureka, White Pine, Lincoln, Nye, and Clark. There are portions of Nye and Clark that are cut off, and Elko too, but for the most part, it's the majority of those counties. It's a very rural district. It runs from the northern part of the state where Idaho and Utah meet, all the way down to Clark County out to the California state line at Pahrump. Think of towns like Sandy Valley, Jean, parts of northern Clark County, most of Nye County with the exception of Tonopah. These are huge areas. It's 60,000 square miles. If it was a state, it would be the 24th largest state in the United States, and it can hold 7 of our smallest states. So this is not for the faint of heart. This is the district that needs enormous attention. I have both the capacity and the credibility to actually do good things in this district. When I talk about capacity, I'm talking about things about being able to travel, have the resources to travel, have all of the things necessary to make sure I meet constituents, both businesses and voters alike. And then also the credibility. I've had a lifetime of experience. My 62 plus years on this earth have prepared me for a position like this so that we can actually get out there and solve the real problems that we need. I'm educated, I've had a good career, and we need people that can go out there and make modern solutions for the complex problems we have in our district. So again, I'm Bill Hochstedler. If you haven't heard of me before voting, go look at Hoch19.com, look me up and check it out. And on your ballot, it'll be Hochstedler, William, 3rd place on the ballot, alphabetical order, and it also says Win with Hoch out to the side. I appreciate your support, and I've had a really great time on this campaign. Thank you for having me.
Coming up, the 2024 Miss Pahrump pageant was held over the weekend, and all the details are next.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. More news now. The 2024 Miss Pahrump pageant was held over the weekend, and News 25 catches up with one of the directors and the Queen's Court to talk about this magical, fun-filled night.
This is the moment of intense anticipation in which one contestant will reign as Miss Pahrump 2024. This young woman will represent our community in a variety of events throughout the coming year and serve as a role model for our youth. Miss Pahrump 2024, contestant number 6, Lucy Smith.
48 years ago, the Miss Pahrump pageant was started by Ray Wolfenstein. The 2024 Miss Pahrump pageant had 9 competing contestants. One of the directors of the pageant, Judy Mon, spoke with News 25 before the event to talk about the specifics of this beautiful night.
We have 5 categories in the competition, and that is photogenic, casual wear, talent, formal wear, and onstage question. The girls have been signed up for a couple of months for this. They prepare ahead, they turn in costume approvals and learn their talents and get their speeches ready all over that 2 months' time. We've been practicing for approximately 2 weeks now. We take the girls on a day trip, a swim party, things so that they can get to know each other and become friends and good acquaintances after this, and just enjoy the experience. We really want them to come out as better people with more skills and be able to feel more confident when they're in settings where they're being interviewed or in front of an audience, and I think that that's our goal.
The 2023 Miss Pahrump, Taylor Brown, also spoke about her thoughts that happened that evening.
Hi, I'm Taylor Brown, Miss Pahrump 2023, and I've had such an incredible year. My community platform was keeping my community clean, so I did a bunch of cleanups around the town, which was really fun. And I can't wait for tonight to watch all the girls compete and look beautiful on stage, and I can't wait to see who I crown, and for talents.
After the event, the newly announced Miss Pahrump 2024, Lucy Smith, happily talks about how excited she is about the upcoming year.
Hi, I'm your new Miss Pahrump 2024. I feel great. It doesn't really feel real yet, but it's nice to know all the hard work paid off. I'm excited to get started with this year. I've danced with these girls for so long, and I just love these girls. I'm excited to have these girls in my court. Thank you. I have planned to collect and donate food and give it to those in need, really help out people in this community. I really want to make a difference, and I'm just so excited to get started.
News 25 spoke to the attendants about their thoughts on the court and the future year that they have to come.
Honestly, it feels amazing because this is my 4th year doing Miss Pahrump, and I think, honestly, I was just dreaming of becoming on the court, and it's just a dream, honestly. I definitely want to help serve our community with Lucy because I believe community service is really good. I always want to say, believe in yourself, go for your dreams. Even if they're far, chase them, because you will make it. Thank you.
I'm Emily, contestant number 8, and I have bright plans for this future. I know I will make outstanding bonds with these girls that are also in the court and just have a good time with them and make our community better. Thank you.
Well, it looks like it was a great time, and congratulations to all involved. In sports, Las Vegas Aces were in action yesterday. They're playing back on the home court tomorrow night. Michael Ruhan, our sports anchor, has all the latest.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators lost another one last night to the El Paso Chihuahuas, 7-4.
That's a 3-game losing streak.
Next up for the Aviators, they welcome the Salt Lake Bees tomorrow night. The official USA women's basketball roster hasn't been announced, but it's being reported that 4 Las Vegas Aces were named: Ajay Wilson, Chelsea Young, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum. Also, local radio personality and popular sports public address announcer Chet Buchanan recently accepted the invitation to go to London for our men's Olympic basketball team. Chet is also the Las Vegas Aces PA announcer. The Los Angeles Sparks beat the Las Vegas Aces last night 96-92. Next up for the Aces, they welcome the Minnesota Lynx tomorrow evening. The Stanley Cup took place on Friday. The Vegas Golden Knights were represented by a 12-year-old mixed breed named Mark Bone. Also, Anze Kopitar and Joe Pavelski played in the game. That's adorable. The Florida Panthers took Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals on Friday, 3-0 against the Edmonton Oilers. Game 2 is this evening. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Back in a bit with that all-important weather forecast. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. In today's Business Brief, Maria Centers talks with the founder and CEO of Gold Standard X in Dallas, Texas, in our Segment 10 report.
Christian, does Gold Standard X accept consignments, and how does the process work for families located out of state or uncomfortable with shipping their collection?
Families are guaranteed payment from Gold Standard X within 30 days of their items selling. That being said, typically we will pay out in 7 to 14 days. It just depends how quickly we can collect on those funds. But again, they will be getting their payment check very quickly after the sale.
Once a family's collection is sold, how long does it typically take for them to receive payment?
Typically, auctions happen 4 days a week here at Gold Standard Auctions. We sell about 3,500 lots each week, or about 5,000 individual items. The items are photographed and listed onto our website. That list will also go to the consigners, and they will know exactly when the items will sell. We will send reports such as what the item currently is at and the number of watchers may be on the item. And then after the sale, we will send documents showing all the items that sold and their final prices. We will then get them paid out within a few days of the end of the sale. So we're on a number of auction platforms currently, such as HiBid, ProxyBid, Live Auctioneers. So if you're already a bidder, you're welcome to look at our Gold Standard Auctions site. If not, feel free to look at the main site, such as goldstandardauctions.hibid.com, and you can look at all of our upcoming auctions. You can get estimates, and you can look at our more than 500,000 previously sold lots and get an idea of what your collection is worth. So you can reach Gold Standard X via email 24/7. You can reach out to us at info@bidgoldstandard.com. You can also reach out via our phone lines. They're available Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We also have direct Slack messages, or you can send a number of messages on the different platforms we are on, and we will absolutely get back to you within a few hours. Gold Standard X is open 7 days a week. We hold auctions through the weekend. We have advisors available Monday through Friday to take any questions or see if there's an avenue that works best for you, whether you're buying or selling. We're happy to work with evaluating collections and also seeing what we can do for you.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
We're looking at the Lerner and Rowe weather cam, beautiful Mount Charleston, right outside of the studios. Excessive heat warning in effect tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. till Wednesday, 9 p.m. in the region. So hydrate and do all that good stuff. Forecast coming up in a bit.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Pahrump's Bill Hochstedler, Republican candidate for State Senate District 19, endorsed by the Nye County GOP.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Roselle here from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV and now Roku. Taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Fernley is at 93 degrees. Fallon is at 94, Carson City at 90 degrees, Tonopah 88, Goldfield at 90 degrees, Beatty at 98 degrees, Amargosa at 103, Las Vegas at 101, and Death Valley is at 114 degrees here in the paradise of Pahrump. It is currently 99 degrees today. The high The high today just a little while ago was 100 degrees. It was sunny today, wind blowing south-southwest at 8 miles per hour, humidity 7%, and the sun rose this morning at 5:25 and is going to set tonight at 8:01 p.m. Humidity 14%, it goes up just a little bit, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 7 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 69 degrees with clear skies. Let's take a look at the rest of the week. We're going to be seeing sunny skies throughout the entire rest of the week into next week, and we're going to be staying in the triple digits. In the mid-hundreds to 105, it looks like it's going to be our highest temperature, which is tomorrow and Wednesday, until this weekend when we go back down to 100 on Sunday and into the 90s on Monday into next week. Back to the desk, here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Miss Roselle. Listen, no excuse. Don't be saying there'll be rain keeping you away from voting tomorrow. And speaking of that, we'll have you covered all day tomorrow on News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.